Asiwafuna mavila apa, tina siyazenzela. Asiwafuna mavila apa, asiwafuna mavila apa, asiwafuna mavila apa, tina siyazenzela. Zenzele, 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 tina siyazenzela.
We are Abalimi, we are the farmers.
Abalimi Bezekaya means the farmers around the whole. There are more than 3,000 of us farmers here in Cape Town. We are growing crops on thousands of tiny home plots and community gardens. In sand, in wind, in heat, in cold, all year round. Natural, healthy, organic, good for nature, trying to overcome climate change. We are feeding our communities, we are feeding the nation. Our model costs very little and can be copied anywhere and everywhere. We are Abalimi. We plant the seed and we place the harvest on the table.
It's a teaching organization that's been in operation for 27 years, and it teaches people how to subsist.
They do it because they're stranded. There's no food. All we do is advising and support and set up the garden.
It's a more information for planting and eat and healthy. It's a more.
The training that Abalimi provides starts with the basic course. The basic course is able to help people get started at the survival level and progress into subsistence quickly. With a little bit of support from us, they'll know how to grow a subsistence and a survival garden for the rest of their lives.
I've got a garden at home, but you must come and let somebody else tell you must do like this and this and this.
With a garden of 100 square meters, you can feed a family all year round with all the fresh vegetables they need. The community garden is organized around a group of people that get together who initially just want to put some food on the table and maybe have ideas about getting some income or jobs.
It's a membership for individuals. If people join Abalimi, I write down this membership.
If people now want to progress into the more commercial stage or bring in a commercial element, then we have something called Agri Planner, which then helps people to really understand how a small business enterprise can work. And that's the focus of what we call the livelihood level, which we think is the missing link in the chain throughout South Africa and even the developing world.
You've got something to eat, you've got something to sell. I used to go and harvest and eat at home and sell some to buy electricity. And I managed to pay the school fees for my children and buy some few clothes for us.
She said, old mother, we come inside for buying things. She tell me, she plant spinach, beetroot, onion. She goes straight to church, her church. If you go to church, she harvests that things. She sell it at the church.
We have genuine black leadership. We have farmers running most of the operations, supported by a very small team of professional administrators.
Christina Carver really pulls everything together. She knows the farmers, she knows the admin side, she's part of the management team. So she's the sort of common link between everybody.
When I go around, I like to visit all the projects and see what they're doing, what is their problem. To me, the managing thing is little. The big thing to planting with the other women.
When I first joined, which is 3 years ago, I used to sell the surplus vegetables that were from the small gardens, the subsistence farmers' gardens, every single week. So this went on for a year, and they said, you know, why don't you start your own box scheme? Where eventually the seed just grew from there.
Early in the morning, the farmers harvest all the vegetables necessary for collection. Then it is brought to our pack shed. The packing line goes into motion and the boxes are lined up. Everyone starts packing and the line starts moving. At the end of the line, the boxes are all stacked, ready to be put into the truck, and off they go to the 15 different distribution points around the southern suburbs of Cape Town, mostly schools. The clients come to collect their boxes at the various distribution points, and off they go with a week's worth of vegetables for only 95 Rand.
We need this to go back to the farmers, which is why this scheme is so beautiful. Because all the money that we earn, apart from paying for fertilizer, seedlings, petrol, goes directly to the farmers.
The level we take people to is semi-commercial livelihood level, where there's plenty of cash and plenty of food to feed the neighbors and the community locally. It does not have to be fully commercial to do that and to realize magnificent abundance and sufficient money. We are pioneering a new model, a new livelihood. We are now promoting the model all over the country, and that is where we've set up the Farm and Garden National Trust. And the Farm and Garden Trust's mission is to support micro-farming movement nationally using Abalimi as its best practice model. I think all we need to do is refine what we've got, and then people will be able to come, take it away, start it up anyway.
I've been to the Eastern Cape recently, and there's lots of resources available. Everybody has got a cow, everybody has got a goat or a sheep, but nobody is farming. Nobody realized that they sit on a gold mine.
If one day I can meet Mandela, because when he come out in jail, he says, I still remember the words, we need to take everyone, come out there and share the food together and share the space to stay. This is our Africa. We need to share any skill we got to help each other, brothers and sisters.
Abalimi like mother and father. All people, Abalimi, changing my life.
We are Abalimi, we are the farmers.
Zele, zenzele, tina siya zenzela, zenzele, zenzele.